I knew in the rehearsal yesterday, I was like, we're getting close on this. We're not quite there yet. I'm trying to make every activity I'm doing as good as it can be. And often, that doesn't feel good enough. I can honestly say, when I feel like I'm failing, it tests me. I feel like a lot of the things I've written have been very, very, very shit. I guess that's why I didn't songwrite, actually. This is like therapy, mate.
So have you thought of it in terms of someone who's actually consuming your work and feeling like, okay, maybe it's not right now exactly where I want it to be, but right now it might be somewhere where someone else needs this.
Life is like a pie. When we came off the first set, we both knew, we were like, the one that banged on the first set was Back to Black.
I started to feel more connected when you started to do Crazy, or when you kind of let go. In January this year, I was like, oh, I was a bit tired. In January, I felt a little bit heartbroken. And I didn't want to write heartbroken songs. Yeah.
Heartbreak songs. I didn't want... It felt like everything I was writing was a bit sad. I'll be sad for the day that I don't feel like I can do more. But I'm so excited about what could come. The worst question I hate to be asked, that seems to get asked in increasing amounts, is why aren't you famous yet? I was just like, I go in, everybody's talking, nobody wants to listen, everyone's just in their own conversations all over the room. I was like, all right, it's like the streets again. It's time to...
How does it compare to the streets? Is
the
it
exact same.
How?
Exact same.
How
because you go in, nobody wants to listen, they're having the conversations, they don't intend on hearing a show or giving you any attention. Make a meal out of these ingredients is because I'm trying to make one meal. I'm only allowing myself, I'm like, look, it's got to be this meal or nothing.
So you're looking at the meal rather than the ingredients?
Yeah. And I was like, oh, what am I doing? I want to make songs that you can't write on a piano. Because I want to make songs for 150 people to play. I want to write songs with orchestras. So every time I write something on the piano, it feels so thin. But then when I saw Sting, and when I saw Robbie, and when I saw U2, and I watched them play, and I watched them backstage, and I got to meet them as people, what was so fucking refreshing is these guys are just like me. They can play, they can sing, they've got their own singing style, they've got their own playing style. They're not the best in the world technically, and that was so relieving because I'm constantly working on my technique. What they've got is tens or hundreds of insanely good songs, and I was like, fuck, that's all I need. I write the best songs in the world because I know I'll play them. Imagine 10 originals. Like, imagine that with 10 originals, you've conquered the world. I just have to do that every single night with 10 originals. And then it's going to be tougher because people love those songs, they're singing along with them. Mm-hmm. So that's going to be a new skill I'm going to have to learn.
But I did find, even though people didn't know some of the songs,
there was still the energy and the vibe and the acceptance to want to understand.
If I stopped pretending, I didn't write anything for probably about a year and 4 months. Playing
Why?
a lot of shows.
Is that the reason why you didn't write?
No, when I'm playing shows, it's very extroverting. It's very, very extroverting. It's a communication. If it's a small show, I get people pulled around the piano. If it's a big show, it's just godlike. It's extremely, extremely, extremely amazing. And every time I'm sitting down to write something, I'm by myself in a room and I'm introverted. I just didn't like it, and I didn't feel like I had anything. I know what kind of songs I wanted, and they weren't the kind of things that were coming out of me. And honestly, I was not persisting enough to get to anywhere that was good. And it's kind of like I'd start writing here, and then I'd just kind of spiral down. And in the end, it was just, I was like, oh God, I don't want to do music anymore. Like, it really was that deep. Dude, I've tried nothing. There is such an untapped reservoir of... I'm just excited to start making music. As soon as I go off stage tonight, I want to be on a stage again. I love feeling like that. I wish I could play more. I wish I got more shows. I want to play every day. I want to go back on stage. Life's about to get more vanilla for a brief period of time until the next show. I wish I could hold on to this feeling. I wish I could hold on to whatever I feel right now. It always seems to go. And we're gonna have the best night tonight. And it's there is no drug close to it. Alcohol's nowhere near. Like I've you know.
It's a totally. Speaking of drugs and alcohol, and music, like we was talking about Amy Winehouse earlier and about some of the writing techniques that she used, and I remember.
You seen a movie that show all the great work before the drugs?
Do you feel like you're in a place where you can, because you're drugless, you're free, you're chemically free, you're nice, you're in a good position? Do you feel like now is the time for you to actually write your own songs? Because again, like I'm seeing you in there.
Oh, dude, yes, a million times, yes. I don't know how I go from having no songs to a hit album, and it scares me, and I don't want to fail, and I don't want to publicly fail, and I don't want everyone to see me fail, and I don't want to write songs and then go into a room like that and play them and no one listens. And I'm going to have to. I'm just going to have to get over it, and I'm going to have to. I can't not take this further. I can't not.
I have the full faith that if you went into this same room today with the same energy, with all your songs, it would bang. I believe that 100%.